Hello. I would have loved to let the song finish, but time's up. Ooh. Music's gone. Dash. Let's see. Today was a new event, I think. No? Alright, there is no new event. Or no, wait, I forgot. That is on the. No, it is today. No, it's on the 10th. Oh. Says it here too. Yep. 10 then. Well, gotta wait longer, I guess. Anyways, this is gonna be fun. Continuing quests. First, I wanna go through this. Xianyun.
Hey, if it isn't the Traveler! Didn't expect to see you here. This surprise meeting is pretty sick. I should spin it into a tune right here. I sure am. Having a ball, to be honest. Fun is where the inspiration lies. Most of my songs might be about rebellion and breaking down prejudices and all that, but that doesn't mean I have to beat a serious rhythm all the time. Too much of a downer really ruins the feel of a song. You gotta keep it bright.
Isn't this
sometimes,
the one that's
you
afraid
know?
of frogs?
You gotta relax and recharge. That way, you'll be ready to kill it when it's time to
But there are
perform.
countless places you could have gone to have fun.
I guess I'm
right.
hoping for some sort of unexpected breakthrough? I've been so focused on writing new material, but everything I come up with feels old and stale. I
Already.
need something new.
Do I sound
So I
that
decided
shitty to
to
you
take
that
a
I need to
holiday.
hydrate?
To try escaping this prison I've built for myself.
I need to refill this water bottle then.
My last stop was Fontaine, where I saw a magazine with some photos of Nodcry. It got my creative juices flowing, and I was itching to find out more. Well, after looking into it,
How you
it turns
doing,
out the
Reaper?
whole atmosphere and way of thinking out here are like nothing I've encountered before.
Yeah, I need to
There's
change
some
that.
group called the Frost Moon
Thought you might be
Sounds,
thirsty one.
who lean into some pretty
She's
far-out
not even on the
instrumentation.
screen.
So I was thinking, maybe I could take some inspiration from the local folk scene and incorporate it into my own music.
Folk, rock and roll.
Sure! I want to try adding a few flutes and keys, plus some of the more out there melodic phrasing. Obviously, I can't just flip genres completely. Still gotta keep the core lyrical and musical
I'm gonna
themes
put my
intact.
music on the,
Anyway,
in the background
when I
at
got
this
to
point.
Nausea Town, I bumped my guitar case on some corrugated iron, and it made this really funky sound. I got this sudden flash of inspiration.
Does this work?
I shouldn't just be looking for new instruments to improve my music. I should be trying to enhance my guitar's timbre too.
How is that? Is it fine with the sound of Genshin?
Oh, something like that.
Or is something louder than me?
It's kind of
I
hard to
think that should
replicate a
fix
guitar
everything.
with your voice, you know? Basically, I'm going for something punchy, compact, clean, and absolutely savage. If I could modify my guitar's
this song.
acoustics, ramp up the compression, and add a second sound hole to boost the lower end frequencies, oh, I think I can get a sharper, more metallic sound. Thanks for the support. Oh man, my motivation's like a double bass drum going at 200 BPM. Give me a bit to play around with this and hammer out the kinks. I'll invite you to the official unveiling of my breakthrough sound soon enough.
Okay, that works. That's one. Flins is over there. So I need to go here first. Sorry, Reaper. This is not stream elements. That good? Need to manually do it. That's fine? Alright. He's not over there. Where is Inefa? Oh. Oh! You did cause your song was overlapping the game audio? Kinda. Like, I can just increase the volume here and fix everything.
Why is Yehuda just standing there? And she's asleep? Hey, what's going on here? Paimon feels like it's a bad idea for us to leave. Maybe we should ask Aino for help.
Word detected. Meditative state suspended.
She woke up after hearing Aino.
Whoa! You gave Paimon a fright!
Just slap her awake.
No. However, it was Yehuda's request.
No, that's too
She
sad,
asked me for a
man.
detailed
I'm not
analysis of
slapping
the
anyone
steps
awake.
required to meditate and to mentor her as she practiced relieving
Especially
her stress.
her, like... She's so cute.
Yehuda's so stressed that she's gotta meditate to cope with it all?
They never assigned her another job.
I do not know. However, Yehuda said she has been suffering from insomnia for a while and was willing to try any solution she could.
I do need to reduce the volume on it. But it's a good song. I think that works.
First, I let her stand in my kitchen, close her eyes, and focus on the
Poke her
fragrance of
awake,
crumb
really?
cakes. By stimulating her olfactory module,
Why do you want
I
to
believe
wake
there
her
would be a
up so
decrease in
much?
activity in her
Let
cognitive
the woman
module.
sleep.
It successfully stimulated her appetite. She consumed the finished crumb cakes with incredible efficiency. Unfortunately, she consumed too many and proved unable to sleep that night.
That's normal.
Like the hearts
We're
on
not
her
robots like
shoe
you, after
heels.
all. The more we smell food, the more we want to eat it.
Probe her. Hey! Stop that.
That is indeed true. Afterwards, I try to have her
does look
perform
pretty
intense
good on the
mental
bed,
or
on
physical
the-
exercises before bed.
No.
For
Math
example, cutting lumber, jogging, doing push-ups, boxing, and so on. Her body should have been able to enter sleep mode more easily following such sizable expenditures of energy. It did
This
not.
song fits
She
this
finished
situation
half her
so
exercises,
much
realized she
because
had an
ate so
unfinished
much.
commission, and so rushed off to complete it. After she returned, she cried down in a corner, hugging her knees and said, I was so tired from all that training. My legs gave out while guiding my clients through the ruins. I basically crawled the whole way. If Boss Neff finds out, I'm dead meat. Following this, she was once more unable to sleep. In the end, we decided to give meditation another try.
Boss Neff. No, wasn't.
Didn't steal your tea.
Didn't. Seems
We
like
need
the
to talk
meditation
to
was
Nefer
pretty
after
effective.
this, like, what the heck?
Yehuda's fast asleep.
I do not think Yehuda's sleep is related to her meditation. First of all, the meditation steps I analyzed are not suitable for her. The goal of meditation is to enter a deep state of tranquility, which can be used to enhance self-awareness. For an ordinary person, this
True.
deep state is close to dozing.
Oh.
For me, this would be closer to a low-power standby mode, where one cuts power to certain components. That said, were we to shut down some of Yehuda's components, I believe it would pose a threat to her personal safety.
So, meditation wasn't supposed to work, but Yehuda fell asleep anyway?
Could she have
Could
been
she have been so tired that she just passed out?
In truth,
True.
I do not understand either. All I can do is tell you what happened before. When Yehoda lay down and tried to fall asleep through meditation, she suddenly said to me, "Don't run off too far, or I might get ambushed in my sleep. And then I'd be dead meat." I
Oh.
answered her, "Very well, I will remain here by your side." After that, like I do with Aino every night, I held Yehoda's hand as she slept. After a while, she did, indeed, fall asleep.
So she just needed someone to look
Tell
after
me,
her.
robot, this is something I did myself.
In any case, it's good that she's getting the rest she needs.
Yes. And if either of you need help sleeping, please consult me at any time. However, do note that I can only hold 2 hands at once. Oh,
That's
by the way,
cute.
I have leftover krumkaki bolts from the batch I made earlier. I gave one to Yehoda. You can have the other. Goodbye. I hope you have sweet dreams tonight.
That was cute. Very wholesome interaction. It's just this guy left.
Close your eyes. Be silent. Night falls.
Look, a rainbow! Oh, it's revealed!
Observe. Be silent. Do you fear the dark?
What the heck? It's dancing. A purple. I like how we find her immediately.
Repairs complete. It was just an old circuit. Nothing serious.
Such remarkable efficiency, Miss Inefa. If it weren't for you, this streetlight would have had me stumped. If it had proven beyond fixing, I may have had to take my own lantern and hang it in its place.
You wouldn't have needed to go that far.
Aino previously proposed a solution. She said she could train the Ratniki so they'd have the basic knowledge to perform simple tasks, like repairing circuits. That way, you wouldn't need to inform Aino every time a streetlight goes out and then wait in the dark until I arrive to repair it.
The Ratnika responsible for fixing the lights?
Yes and no. Strictly speaking, maintaining the
music too
brightness
loud?
of the
Or is
lights
it just
has
right?
been their traditional role. Before the use of kuvaki became widespread, the
Or is it the
streetlights
game
were
that's
powered by
louder now?
regular oil.
You do see it's
Back
hitting
then,
higher.
people were needed to light and extinguish the flames. Because of how dangerous said streets were at night, the Ratniki took on this role. They already carried lanterns, in any case, and were adept at using them while fighting. But as I'm sure you've already noticed, the current streetlights are powered by kuvaki, and it's not because of this. Whenever a light goes out nowadays, all I can do is stand here helplessly and wait for a professional
you
to
let
come
Iron
along
give you some
and
training?
solve the problem.
Have you not arranged to have classes?
Aino organized an engineering seminar, but all the Ratniki made excuses to leave halfway through. They said things like, "I have an urgent task," or "I need to go on patrol," or "It's time for me to make a report."
I didn't leave. It is, after all, disrespectful to the host to leave a seminar early.
True, but the biscuits you brought were too much of a distraction for Aino. She stopped teaching completely.
That's
And
not
then I
funny.
was so busy trying to stop her from eating that I could not take over the seminar. So please, the next time you attend a class of any kind, don't bring anything sweet that might attract Aino's attention. And don't
Where
bring
is
any
this
toys either.
music going?
I promise I won't.
Please say it in full. The last time you promised not to bring anything sweet, you brought a toy, and Aino was completely unable to continue.
I promise I won't bring anything sweet, any toys, or anything else that might unduly divert Miss Aino's attention.
I don't
That's
trust
better.
you.
I'll notify you when she next holds an engineering class. For now, I have to pick some laka berries for her.
Traveler, Do you know of anything else
It immediately
besides
just
sweet treats,
disappears.
toys, and small
Doesn't even
fluffy
walk off, but
animals that might
poofs
keep
away.
Miss Aino quiet for a while? Half an hour shall suffice. A companion? Oh, that is inspired. Perhaps I should ask Miss Nefer if she can send Miss Yehoda to accompany me.
Yehoda to accompany me. Me who gave you the idea.
Naturally. The only reason I wish to ask Miss Yehoda to attend is that if I am to swim in the great ocean of knowledge, I'd very much like someone else to
That's a high
enjoy.
pitch.
Considering the strength of Miss Yehoda's relationship with the two of you, I believe she would be the perfect candidate to go with me.
I hope he finds whoever wants to go with him. Is that all? Yeah, that's all. I need to open those waypoints today, later. Inazuma looks bare as always. Then we have Leeway and Monster. Did I finish this? Yes, I did. Alright. Now just do some basic farming. What do I need for her? Missing boss drops. Also need her. How is he lower now all of a sudden? Is it level? Completed. I need a different weapon here. And fully 5-star artifacts too. But that's gonna take a while, so I can't farm artifacts because not level 50, 43, 45. Let's just go and finish Sucrose, I guess. Do I have enough more? I have enough books. More of 4 million. It should be enough for a 4-star. Wait, does that just get infused with the left row? No, it looks like it is.
By royal decree. Let the show begin.
Close your eyes to dust.
Got it.
Be silent. Do you fear the dark?
Ready, steady, go!
Close your eyes. Be silent.
I missed my chance.
Observe. Close your eyes. Do you fear the dark?
I got it all. Let's go.
Be silent. Observe. Night falls.
Easy enough. Oh, I have enough? Okay. Who's next? Do I need this? Yeah. I have enough for her, so I should just farm for him now. I don't know how many scrolls I have. Let's see. I've detected 12 groups passed down the roadside, 3 groups of treasure hoarders, 2 patui, 1 small congregation of Frostmousans, and an adventurer team. The remaining 5 groups are all merchant caravans from the Voynich Guild. Risk index assessment low. Okay. Some assessment. Oh, idle. I don't have enough. Oh.
Be silent. Do you fear the dark? Do you fear the dark?
Help protect us.
Well, it was in the circle for all along.
Midnight phantasmagoria. Close your eyes. Be silent.
I recently watched that. That was
Close
so
your
good.
eyes. Night falls. Be silent. To dust.
Wings of dark.
I need to level up.
Close your eyes. Night falls.
It healed. Look, it's like 900. I have enough chunks. I need one more.
Come on, we can do it.
I almost start throwing the damn thing.
By royal.
Be silent. Close your eyes. Night falls. Beware the creatures of the night. Be silent. To dust. Close your eyes. Be silent.
Stop this.
Do you fear the dark?
Oz, reveal thyself. What the shit?
To dust.
Stop.
It's a grave situation. Do you fear the dark?
No claw.
I guess I do.
Close your eyes.
There we go. Okay. I have everything. Just need books. But I can't level him past this. Even if I wanted to. What do I need for the bird and skill? No, let's focus on her.
I wonder.
I just need to collect the plant and some more of those, so that doesn't matter. That's a lot. Let's kill this at the moment. Wait, I don't have enough resin. Shit. I should have enough resin to do 3 runs, right? I do not.
Add Astro. Thank you for Add Astro.
Oh, Yehuda just comes up. Sure. What could go wrong?
Huh? That's not the price we agreed on. What do you think you're playing at?
Dear Miss Yehoda, If you manage to return the object of your next commission intact, then I assure you your reward will be paid in full.
That's a problem.
It wasn't my fault. How was I supposed to know a bunch of monsters were gonna jump me out of nowhere and knock me into that river?
Might I also ask that you don't spread so much misinformation to our clients when you're escorting them in the future?
I
Catherine
wasn't
be robbing
spreading
people now.
misinformation. Most of what I said was based firmly on
The master bandit who has stolen from every town and village.
Really, Yehuda?
That was just me trying to sound cool. No one told me the client was from the Fontaine Guards. She wouldn't stop questioning me the whole way. That woman takes herself too seriously. No sense of humor at all. I can't believe she asked
The fixer who protects all of Nasha Town.
That's not even you.
I was talking about Boss Neff. I was telling the client about her.
Regardless, Miss Yehoda,
Well,
if you wish to take on any more commissions in the future, it would be best.
I know. Be careful what you do and say. Boss Neff's always yammering on at me. But my mouth gets all itchy when I don't
why
use
are
it too
you
long.
so itchy with that?
Perhaps
Like,
you could
come
take a
on.
few pointers from our experienced adventurer here.
The Traveler? I guess she's not the worst person to learn from. But you're gonna need to wait for me to take this reward back to Boss Neff first.
You got half of it though.
She ain't gonna be happy that it's not the full amount. I feel a lecture coming.
Another entry in the book. What the heck? Oh, resin usage. I should be more or less done. I could probably open more of Natlan. Also need to open Sumeru now and Fontaine. Yeah, I'll do that for any time. For now, let's finish this quest. That means the music stops here. And I need to fix the volume now for Genshin. I think that should be fine, right? I don't know. Ripper, if you're still there, could you tell me?
Be silent. Observe. Night falls.
I don't think that's loud, man. Let's see.
The Raker of Solnari. I've never heard that name before. Let's keep this news confidential for the time being. It would only cause even more panic amongst the people of Nodcry. But if
would.
this Rarier is as you describe, he will be a truly formidable opponent if we try to take him on by our strength alone.
Yeah, things might be okay if everyone was willing to work together, but right now... Exactly! Whatever the case, let's start by telling those we can get to join up about the crisis. As it happens, we have our own reasons to protect Notcry, but even if we didn't, we'd never leave people in the lurch. That ain't our style.
Lurch?
Thank you.
The heck is a lurch?
The Frostmoon Scions will stand with you to prevent this crisis as best we can. In addition, I believe that the relationships between the various factions in this land are not cast in stone. The winds of change are blowing, and we Scions have nowhere to run. Our faith, our sect, all of it is here. Whether our foe is the Fatui or this Raker, we must stand our ground and remain true to ourselves, even to the last.
Thank you.
Let's see. Speaking of allies, the Krumkake craft shop is the closest by, right? And F is sure to help us.
Uh-huh. This guy is involved in problem sorting robot. Please complete it. Location. What? I am so lost what it's telling me. Echoing depths. It's this one, right? Yeah. Let's just do that. That fixes every problem. I see. It's the exploration thing. But I wanna see from the previous quest, we just keep some batteries? No, they got taken from us. That's sad. I need to open Fontaine for the specific recipe I need.
Friendly approach detected. We meet again.
Listen, listen! We've got updates on the wild hunt situation.
Threat level exceeds expectations.
Phew, doesn't matter if he's the Rahira Solnari or Solari or whatever. One volley from my cannon, and he'll be blown to smithereens! You were there when we fired it, right? If that isn't the kind of firepower that helps you sleep at night, I don't know what is! True, but the cannon only works against shambling monsters, right? What if Rarir's super fast? Well, we'll just get an effort to go grab him and tie him down. You're not taking this seriously at all, are you? Anyways, firepower is not a concern. See those canisters over there? That's all concentrated Kubaki, which we'll be shipping to Nasha Town.
That's a
More
lot
than
of
enough
Kubaki.
ammo in there to blast that Fatui research facility to bits in a single shot. You sure have been looking forward to this battle, huh? Of course! This is gonna be the shot that shocks the world. All of Nagcry, heck, all of Snezhnaya will know my name once we're through. Sure, travel safe.
I know. There remains intel left unshared.
Oh, right. Yeah. Since you're investigating the wild hunt, something pretty weird's happened in Nasha Town. Should probably watch out for that once you're back. Remember that Sosi guy? The Ratnik in charge of firing the cannon? He's been found dead in their organization's offices. Wait,
Damn, what?
Didn't we just see him, like, half a day ago? Yeah, it's still new news. So, not many people are in the know. We were only informed because we'd worked together closely. And even then, only just now. I'll send Anafa over to Nasha Town with some flowers later. Oh, he seemed like a good guy. Didn't put on any airs despite being a superior officer either.
The data concurs. This gentleman appears to have been one of the most accomplished amongst the Lightkeeper's sergeant majors. His character has also received commendation. Most would have lacked the motivation to fatally attack him.
Oh, that makes it even worse.
Could it have been the wild hunt?
Hey, what do you mean, actually? Either way, I'm not clued in on the details. Only Ratniki have been allowed on site to investigate the scene. You'll have to find some way in if you want to check it out for yourselves. Got it. Let's go then. You coming along, Anefa?
My tasks are incomplete. The last few batches of ammunition must be randomly inspected. You go ahead.
All right. We'll see you later.
Interesting. Oh, we can do hand talk to her. So just go straight to the office where that robotic arm dude is from data apparently. What the fuck is this path? why the heck would you have an office all the way in the corner here?
This must be it. Oh, doesn't look like there's any chance of us getting in with that ratnik guarding the door, though. Should we go speak to the guard first?
Might as well try squeezing blood from a stone.
Ah! Never! When did you...
I came over to take a look as soon as I received the news just now. Aino told you about this then? Before we start, shall we see if we've made the same guess?
Looks like the wild hunt is on the move.
Indeed. Quicker than we thought as well. Keep your eyes peeled for any clues once we get in. No need to jump to conclusions.
But how are we supposed to get in at all?
Just follow me.
I'm sorry, but we're not open to guests right now.
Sorry about that. They're here to investigate.
All of them?
The paperwork checks out.
All right then. Enter.
You get free entry. Let's do it.
Paimon might have said this before, Nefer, but you sure do come prepared.
He has everything.
Chichich, my old friend. Fill us in, if you would.
Greetings. If you would allow me. The murder happened not long ago. The Sergeant Major was killed by a single piercing strike from a polearm. We have performed a preliminary sweep of the crime scene to facilitate investigation. No obvious signs of a violent struggle. No damaged doors or windows. The culprit must have used some other means to enter the room unopposed before performing the deed.
Entering unopposed? So, do you think there's a chance that the culprit would usually have right of entry?
At the moment, the most valuable lead we have is based on an eyewitness report from a nearby resident. Specifically, that Flins was seen entering and leaving this place in the time period when the crime most likely occurred.
Flins?
We have tried to contact him, but he has not replied.
Very odd indeed.
So, he's the prime suspect right now, right?
To be honest, I'm not particularly inclined to believe that this was an inside job. Flint's can come across a bit eccentric, but he does well in missions on the whole. He also had no disagreements with the Sergeant Major that we know of. So he lacks the motive to commit such a terrible crime. But neither the eyewitness report nor the nature of the fatal wound itself are in his favor. So we are looking for him at present.
Looks like there's not much else to dig up here. Let's go outside and discuss what we've seen.
Oh, hello, Mars. Meow indeed. How are you?
So, the evidence points to Flint's, and he just so happens to have disappeared without a trace. A sticky situation
I am
indeed.
good as well.
We know that this Flint's could have been Rerier in
Yesterday I
disguise,
stayed
but we
out
lack
too
the
long.
evidence to
I'm
prove this
tired
to
from
anyone
that,
else.
but I'm
Furthermore,
good.
Flint's has left us with many questions, all of which will require a reasonable explanation.
I see you took the #1 clip
He said he
spot.
would report back to headquarters, but it seems he hasn't gone at all. What could he be doing?
I wonder how that happened. Spreading slander on me everywhere you go. Now that I think about it, that power was somewhat similar to the abyssal energies I've encountered before. Yes, exactly. I wonder which clip. You are slandering me. Anytime something sus comes up, you always post that in there if I oppose you. That is basically slander. In the worst case scenario, Flins might be an entirely fabricated
Let's approach the issue this way.
identity.
First, we must determine our culprit. Was it Flint's or Rerir in disguise?
Yeah. What reason would Flint have to murder
The
Sophie
3 copy
anyway?
paste in the
None, as far as I
Discord
know.
call
And even
yesterday
if he
was
had
a
a motive, it would
lot
have
of
been
slander.
easier to do so out in the wild
Don't accuse me
rather
of
than
such an
in
act.
Nasha Town.
Yeah.
Really?
They would have
No.
often gone out on missions together.
You would never?
Plenty of
Okay.
chances there.
I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. You were like, okay, I was lying.
Yes.
What did I do?
But there's one thing worth
You have no
noting
proof.
here.
It was not
Remember
typed.
the intel we got
It was
back at
not
the
recorded.
tavern? No one has ever seen a phantom
You
that can
don't
take the
have it.
form of other humans within the wild hunt.
Something like that.
This
You don't have
means
proof.
that he has been hesitant to
You
abuse
kept
this
him.
ability, or allow
And
it to
you are
become
too
common knowledge.
easy
Likely so
to-
that he could act in
You fall too
secret
easy
under
to
other
temptation.
guises.
But no matter what,
You have no
barring
proof, I said.
identities comes with risks,
Well, it
right?
literally says
What
your
if you bump
name
into the person
with
you're
the clip
imitating along the
because you
way?
sent it.
Precisely.
I can
In
find
other
it.
words, his goal must have been worth the risk, similar to how he came in disguise to obtain the moon marrow. He likely knew then that the real Flint's would not appear
just need
and
to
get in his
scroll up a
way
bit.
during this time.
Okay, let's.
We'd
okay,
have to
you want
ask
me to
Flint's
do- You
ourselves,
want me
I'm
to find
afraid.
it? Okay.
But we shouldn't jump to any conclusions here.
Give me a.
Can't
give me a few
discount the
seconds.
possibility that he might actually be the murderer himself. Not yet, at least. And there are other, less likely scenarios. For instance, Rerir may have
You won't
already
find
killed
it.
Flint's long ago,
You'll
and
be
been
wasting
living
your
as him
time.
for some time now.
I just need to leave it like that for a bit.
Yes,
I'm gonna find it
that's our
eventually.
ticket to a breakthrough.
Then we've got to find him before the Lightkeepers do, or we
There's
might
a
never see him
lot of
again.
things in here. I see
Steady
Zhao too.
now. Our friend should be back soon.
We've tracked him down to a beach north of Nasha Town. The Wild Hunt is present too, so we're putting a force together. I'll have you know that this is top secret information
Now,
I'm leaking
where
here.
is the Flins? I want to hear his beautiful voice.
Don't worry, you'll receive a
You will find him
top-class
in the
reward
quest,
in return.
or once this dialogue ends.
The beach is all yours. I'll stay and slow the Lightkeepers down. Things might go south if you bump into one another.
Oh right.
I like
before
how
we
I'm
go,
scrolling
should we reveal
upward and
Rarir's secret?
my laptop is saying no.
Since he's trying to keep it all
He will-
hush
he will
hush,
crash
why
if
don't we
you go
just pull
further.
the curtains on his little trick? That'll teach him to sneak around pretending to be other people. Hey, why are you laughing?
Oh, I was just imagining how satisfying that would feel. But I'm afraid this revelation would only stir up more chaos. Setting aside the matter of evidence, some may trust Flint's on our account, whereas others would suspect him on account of his behavior. Tossing him into a swirling tumult of public opinion like that might just give Rerir more opportunities to capitalize on. And think
I
about it.
see.
Once people learn that he can masquerade as those they trust, would they continue to welcome friends into their homes with such open hearts? Unease grips the hearts of those in Nasha Town already. We should avoid throwing more fuel onto the fire.
Yeah, you're right. You've really thought of everything, huh? Nothing for it then. We've just gotta find Flint's.
Indeed. Just in case, let me stress
Oh,
once
yeah,
more. We should
I found
neither
it.
be excessively afraid of Rerir
I
or
can't believe I
trust in
actually found
Flint's
it.
too lightly. This light source is of special Lightkeeper design. It provides illumination within Wild Hunt anomalies and can briefly dispel the abyssal fog within.
All right. We'll have to deal with that mess too. Yeah, this'll be important. Thanks a bunch, Nefer.
I actually found it.
You're welcome.
Look in your
I've
DC, I
charged
found
it to
it.
your account, by the way.
You're seeing things with your profile. Oh, here it is.
Observe. Close your eyes. Be silent.
I feel like this goes so well. Like, he just puts you in a chair saying, observe.
Observe.
Now close your eyes, right? And now be silent.
Be silent.
Like, that goes so well. You want proof? I sent it in your DMs. I believe this is where we're gonna meet Flins now. I don't see anything. Oh. I see. I see how you want to play it. Whatever it is, it's edited. Yeah. I forgot you got hacked.
Is that a
forgot you got
Lightkeeper's
hacked.
lantern? Is there someone up ahead?
Okay, I trust you. No, do I?
This monster was lurking near the lamp. That must have been a planned ambush. We're not falling for that again. There's something inside, huh? Why isn't it giving off light anymore? Is it broken?
I feel like Mars
We better
deserves
take
a
it with us.
shout out. Oh, sure, go ahead. Let her hear the explosion that happens. Oh yeah, if she's still there, I still have to show her the transition I made. Hey, Mars, look. Transition. I actually put Flins on it. Oh, let's go back. Hello. I believe we're about to make Flins now.
Is someone there?
Yeah.
Please, help me!
Isn't that
You.
Prince's voice?
It's cool,
Did you
eh?
hear that?
I had to record that myself because I couldn't find anything. But it's even worse that when I was recording, right? I forgot the game was mute.
Ah! We'll be in trouble if these spooky shadows touch us! Quick! Use the lantern!
What am I supposed to do? Just follow the footsteps. Oh! 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 That fucking scared me. That fucking scared me. Oh shit. Let's see. Oh! Falling down. Lies and
Hand it over. That was mine from the first.
they're back.
You're a fool.
Like
You
literally.
again.
What the? It's stronger than before.
What the heck is happening?
Lantern now!
And he just tosses it? This cutscene was gold. Woo! See if we purify it. And I need fine wine. Calm down, Mars.
It escaped again. This situation speaks for itself, I presume.
It does indeed.
So, you were tangling with Rara out here all by yourself.
So, that vile phantom hiding inside the Wild Hunt has a name of his own.
Let's find a spot to rest first.
Yeah, you don't look so good.
Man had a back issue after hitting that rock.
Sorry you had to see me like this. All the same, you have my sincere thanks for your aid. To think you had the power to so easily cleanse the filth staining the lantern, which tormented me so. Might I ask what magic that was? Or whose pupil you are? I believe I might have saved some face had I mastered just a fraction of such abilities.
Just by constitution.
And an enviable constitution it is. A pity that such abilities cannot be acquired.
Why did abyssal power just burst out of your lantern anyway?
That is a long story.
I like how our
Many moons ago, when
sibling
on Wild Hunt
can
clearance duty,
use
I shattered
abyssal
one of its
power,
cores
right?
only for a special
And
crystalline
we can
object
just
to fall
cleanse
out.
it. Doesn't that also mean we can both use and cleanse it? So we can literally have no side effects of it at the end.
I sensed a power surging within it that was at once familiar yet strangely illusory. I freely confess to being an avid collector of ancient gems, coins, and other curios. And curiosity it was that had me store this crystal inside my lantern. Afterwards, I wound up collecting a few more such crystals quite by accident, and discovered that they could merge into a single piece without my prompting. Though my understanding ends there. It was only recently that they began slowly emitting abyssal energy, which could not be dispelled nor weakened.
Is that what Rara claimed belonged to him? That must be what he's after then!
I concur. And here's the kicker. Before he was exceedingly weak. In fact, I've already beaten him several times,
I feel like
though I could
something
not
to do
destroy
with
him
the rock
completely.
again.
But I noticed while engaging him that the crystal fragment would restrict my powers. As such, it occurred to me that I should hide it rather than tangle with him any longer. Alas, he has proved most fixated upon this fragment. And for some reason, his strength has grown by leaps and bounds since I last encountered him.
If this object's contaminated by the abyss...
And where, might I ask, would it be safe? Or do you think it wiser I threw it away? Were our places switched, would you discard it? Knowing that its perilous might was beyond your ability to counteract, yet capable of causing greater harm should it lie beyond your grasp.
Probably no.
Ah, throwing it away would mean giving the bad guy what he wants. But exposing yourself to its corrosion and growing weaker by the day, that sounds super dangerous too.
Only those
we
who
need
shoulder
to do some
risks are
research.
qualified to welcome in the turning
I
of
feel
the
like
tide.
I know what you're
Those who
talking
flee
about.
when
I
troubles
see
come
what you're
are
talking at
nothing
the
more than
moment.
deserters.
Enjoy your research then.
Though I shan't deny that I have your fortuitous arrival and most outstanding assistance to thank for my continued ability to speak such platitudes. Either way,
You
it seems
speak
this
so
fragment is now
gentlemanly.
utterly still. I imagine this wasn't the only reason you came looking for me, though.
Well,
Well, you're
No,
accused of
but-
murder, so that's another reason.
Ah. I see. To use the Lightkeepers to find me, I suspect. I did not inform anyone of my true whereabouts, so they should have had more difficulty tracking me down. They alone have the ability to quickly pinpoint my position. Our Sergeant Major has a Kuvaki-powered device that can be used to detect others who bear a lantern. They usually don't pay my whereabouts much mind unless they absolutely must find me.
You mean this thing?
Yes. Where did you pick this up?
We found it inside a lantern when we first charged into the Wild Hunt anomaly.
It must belong to a Ratnik dispatched to investigate the area, who, it seems, dropped everything and fled the moment they saw the Wild Hunt massing to strike. Well, at least they're not dead.
Guess it's not surprising how they found you so fast then. But if Ruru could have shapeshifted into Sosi, why didn't he just use that Kavaki device to find you himself?
Were he to use it, that device would likely fail to act as it should, owing to abyssal interference.
Ah, guess that explains it.
So not only is this career ruthless, but a purveyor of dirty tricks too. You might not be familiar with Sergeant Major Sosi, but he put his heart and soul into every mission. Our deployments are subject to orders from headquarters, and his orders were to be stationed long-term in Nasha Town. As such, he was very seldom able to go back and visit his family. He worked so hard, seeking to produce excellent results that might convince them to transfer him out.
Oh.
But every year they would say, "Wait a little longer. Wait a little longer."
Wait a little longer.
He often wondered if it was because he was lacking somehow. In truth, everyone had nothing but the highest praise for him. But good work does not always lead to good outcomes. The higher-ups would think, he's doing great where he is. Let him stay there forever. A most convenient choice for them, at least. Whereas his subordinates would think, wouldn't it be a shame if we were to lose such a talented, easygoing boss? So he waited. And he waited. Until the world closed its eyes in the depths of the night, and a lantern was slowly lit for him alone, that no one could see.
It's a tragic story.
One that has played out many times throughout history. Another reason to take this Rereer's head.
Oh. At least we now know that he's looking for these fragments inside Wild Hunt anomalies.
And yet, what did the Sergeant Major have to do with any of this? Why did he have to die?
Could Rarer be angry that the cannon Sosi set up to fire destroyed the fragments he wanted to collect?
Could you take me to the scene of the crime? We shall just have to exercise some discretion then. Come on. Let us be on our way.
Okay, I think I can kill this.
Oz, reveal
I
thyself!
like how its HP bar just disconnected from the top of its head.
Observe. Close your eyes. Fear the dark.
Okay, this is not working. Welcome back. How was your research? I cannot kill that. I need a better healer. We have another one in the pocket. I might have to dip in a couple of minutes though. I have class. Oh, alright. It's fine. Class is more important.
Eeny, miny, mo. Cha.
I understand the situation more or less. Much has happened, I see. Either way, I suppose we were lucky not to receive a warm welcome on the way over here. It seems my fellow lightkeepers do not wish to make this case
Yeah. Guess Nasha Town's already been enough of a mess lately.
Let's stop here. Any further and the Ratniki might detect us. Since you two can enter, I'll have to request that you kindly pick me up once you're inside.
Huh? Pick him up?
How are we supposed to...
You'll know when the time comes. See you later.
Pick me up. It's not so
Still
wrong.
acting all mysterious. But he seemed pretty confident, so guess we've got to trust him. Hello?
Ah, you're the special assistants for this investigation, right?
Yep, that's us.
Well, you're just in time. We're basically done investigating the crime scene. All that's left is to finish writing up some records. Then properly dispose of Sergeant Major Sosi's remains. If there's anything else you'd like to look into, this is your last chance to do so. Sadly, no. The motive behind the killing remains a mystery. And while we somehow managed to get news of Flint's, an unexpected accident caused us to miss him. But considering that Nefer from the Curatorium of Secrets came forward to help investigate, I have no doubt that a breakthrough's not far off.
We'll do our part too. All right, we're going in. See you later.
I'm getting hungry.
Phew, we're in. Thanks to Nefer's reputation, once again. But we still know nothing about how Flint's is gonna enter, or how we'll pick him up. Never mind how we'll leave later on.
All the same.
Something the matter?
Imagine a lantern just floats through the window.
Huh.
As
That
it
looks
did.
like Flint's lantern. But where is he exactly?
Wait, we used animal. She's that good.
Well, we've got the lantern. What now?
Damn.
Paimon almost screamed out loud.
No, that's
You
what I
never said
call
you could do magic like that.
incognito.
This lantern may have a rather peculiar shape, but so long as it doesn't glow, it won't stand out in the dark. I calculated that you would have already entered, so I chose a spot visible from the window before using light to send you a signal. As I thought, you're both sharp-eyed and on the ball.
The perks of being veteran adventurers, huh?
Your composure is more impressive still. You're right. That required a little trick of my own. But let us leave such trivial topics for a more relaxed moment.
All that trivial, you can
Our
become a
time is
lantern, my
limited
guy.
after all.
That's very interesting to know how.
Just as I thought. Come, try sensing it yourself.
It's very faint, but there is some residual power near the wound that feels identical to the abyssal energy that surged from Flins' lantern.
Identical powers must flow from the same source. It was the wild hunt, then, that took my form and killed the Sergeant Major. But why do this?
To make it harder for you to move around, I guess?
To sow chaos by depriving the Lightkeepers of one of their commanders?
If the Wild Hunt's true form is powerful enough to stand against the world as you claim, I fear not even the full force of Lightkeepers could stand against him, let alone the handful of us stationed in Nasha Town. He would have no reason whatsoever to pick quarrels with individual ants. Let's look again more closely. We must leave no stone unturned.
They say that the crime scene investigation is already complete. There should no longer be a need to keep this place exactly as is.
Well, that makes things simpler. In that case, allow me to disturb the fallen. May the ghost flame guide your spirit. May you rest in peace.
Oh.
When we fought, he seemed like quite a reckless foe. Certainly not the meticulous mastermind type. Yet...
Oh, if we can't get any leads, we might have to go back and find Nefer. Oh, the longer we're stuck here, the likelier he is to achieve his goal. Ugh, this is so frustrating!
It is. Is that all? Have you really tried every angle? Found every clue? Oh? But Paimon, look at the flashlight on his arm.
You mean this?
That's a very 3D arm, what the heck?
I'm not well versed in machinery, but that means his mechanical arm is malformed. It might have been broken in combat.
Alright.
That's not right. Paimon remembers this signal.
The laptop
We saw it
is
before while
almost giving
repairing the
up on
cannon.
me.
It doesn't mean that the components are damaged. It just means that they're due for regular maintenance, so the device has stopped operating. But the real problem is that...
When we were fixing the cannon...
Yeah, he even helped us find the maintenance port. It could still be a coincidence, but considering it hasn't been long at all since we were repairing that cannon...
The Sosi you met could have been Rerir in disguise. In other words, he played the Sergeant Major before disguising himself as me.
That's right!
That's
if only there was
creepy.
some way to prove it.
You mean Hintsa?
We had a short chat with him once at the tavern, but it's so late. Guess it'll have to wait till tomorrow.
I know where he lives. The situation is critical, so let us now take up the role of uninvited guests ourselves. Ah, yes. And one more thing. Remember to pick me up by the window.
Again. Should we pick him up? I don't want to touch that. Ooh, chest.
Wow! So much stuff! If only Nefer was here.
Aw, that's cute.
Oh, it's you two. And Flins. Given the hour, I guess it must be an emergency.
It is indeed. Our sincere apologies for interrupting your rest. We are investigating a certain matter in connection with Sergeant Major Sosi. We'd like to know if he has sent you a request for maintenance to be performed on his mechanical arm.
Sosi. Oh,
Sosi.
so the rumors I heard, are they true? You know what? Forget it. I'm sure it's complicated. No further questions from me. Just a moment. I need to check my records.
Thank you for your understanding.
Got it. 8 days ago, he came to request a round of regular maintenance. But as it happened, I had run out of the required components. His mechanical arm is especially sophisticated, having been designed by Aino personally. The parts, too, could only be made by her. As such, they usually take several days to arrive. In fact, this time, he even asked me if we could push his request forward. And I understood, completely. Not being able to use your hand, that's rough for anyone. But even more so if your job involves fighting out in the wild. So I did my best to convince Sano to rush the job. And eventually, the parts arrived. 3 days ago, if I remember correctly. I sent word to the Lightkeepers immediately, but he never showed up. I assumed he was just out on some mission or other. What's with those faces? Everything all right?
You've provided us with some very crucial information, Hintsa. You have our thanks. We can't make everything public yet, but once our investigation is complete, I will return to thank you and provide an explanation on behalf of all the Lightkeepers.
No worries. Just glad I could help.
Thanks. Good night.
Good night.
Good night. Hope the investigation goes well.
Yep.
It seems that it is as we guessed. The Sergeant Major Sosi you encountered while repairing the cannon was actually Rerir in disguise. 8 days ago, he had yet to act. But at some point after that, he attacked and imprisoned the Sergeant Major. With the immense gap in strength between them, the job was finished in a single blow.
Sheesh.
And thus Rerir had no opportunity to discover the malfunctioning mechanical arm. Perhaps his mastery of shapeshifting extends only to outward form, and not therefore to complex internal mechanisms. Hence his oversight of the uniquely mechanical traits of the Sergeant Major's arm, and in turn, this flaw in his disguise.
You're saying he thought no one would realize his mechanical arm is actually made of some kind of black muck on the inside, so long as it worked, right?
That does make sense.
Still seems like there's a lot of guesswork involved here, but it mostly makes sense.
That means that the only thing he did has Sosi.
This also has me stumped for the moment. The cannon has always been used to destroy the Wild Hunt, and it works as intended. But how would that help Rerir exactly? Assuming he plans to collect the fragments within Wild Hunt anomalies, firing the cannon works against him, since it would blast those fragments to smithereens.
So we solved one mystery, only to dig up another. Whew.
Huh?
This is getting Paimon kind of down. And sleepy too.
Yes, I'd say it is high time we took a break. Seems like there's a lot left to investigate.
I cannot entertain
We'll have to
that
fight
request,
Rerir
but
eventually.
Thanks for
And we'll
coming
do a
in.
poor job if we're not well rested.
Yeah, we should totally get some sleep first.
Your residence is quite far away.
A reasonable suggestion. I have no doubt that my quarters have been turned inside out by now, at any rate. My colleagues have never failed to live up to my expectations of...
This courtesy.
My colleagues have never failed to live up to my expectations of their discourtesy.
Well, guess we'll just have to pick you up as usual.
That would be good, yes. Feel free to put the room costs on my tab.
We could always just put it on Barca's tab. That makes sense.
Phew, back inside. We can finally take a breather. Okay, Paimon. Yeah?
I suppose we could all take a moment to unwind. As I recall, our first meeting took place not far from here.
It was literally here.
Ah, the nostalgia. Had you already sensed the unique power within my lantern at that time?
Which is why I asked you to give it to me.
I see. Words truly do fail to capture your superlative insight.
Philia.
Fortunate then that abyssal energy was only leaking from the fragment in minuscule amounts when we first met. Or I might have been in for a real interrogation.
True.
Yeah. Hard to say how that would have played out. We've had a whole bunch of unpleasant run-ins with the Abyss.
Rurier seems fixated on you.
You mean to ask why I'm going this far to oppose
Come
him?
on, don't play games with me.
Well, as a light keeper, I'd say I'm simply doing...
Yeah! You're covered in more mysteries than Paimon could shake a skewer at. You can't just get out of explaining yourself by making lame excuses.
All right. I suppose I do owe you some honesty, whether out of gratitude or the need to build trust. Your deductions have been quite correct. Should one wish to conceal oneself within a lantern, elemental power alone is not enough. You know humans well, and naturally you understand their limits.
Yeah.
But some things that humans would consider difficult are quite normal in the eyes of non-humans.
So, you mean you're one of the latter?
Have you heard of how Snezhnaya was once the realm of the Fae? This race is no longer of any importance, but they still exist, as evidenced by the fact that I am standing before you.
We've heard some scattered legends, but that's all Paimon thought there was to it.
I once turned my heart toward humanity, and thus did I experience loss. I once labored and did much, and put an end to my tale with my own hands.
Wait.
And you realize you are floating in the middle of a vast ocean.
What?
You cannot help but feel that swimming in any direction would be equally meaningless.
What's this line? Can't even look at it?
Would it not be better then to simply sink?
I can't look at the previous one.
But before I could sink to truly lightless depths, chance had it that I should be awakened by a band of Ratniki. They were facing a horde of abyssal monsters, and could not last against such a disparity in strength. Yet none fled. Those who dwell in darkness for long enough become exceedingly sensitive to all light. And the first light I saw upon awakening was that which shone from their eyes.
Is that why you chose?
Perhaps I was moved by their valor. Perhaps I simply saw my past self in them, and was moved to action for the first time in a long, long while. But I was freshly awoken, and my powers were limited. The survivors and I buried the fallen heroes. That was the origin of the final night cemetery.
And that's why you chose to become a lightkeeper.
Well, not exactly. I was just more familiar with them. So joining up seemed the most convenient way to experience human life.
Oh.
Doesn't sound too believable.
Well, I believe it. Besides, I'm well past the age when one might believe in things that must be done. Nonetheless, there are still some things I will not allow to happen.
And
the chaos that Rurier has been stirring up is one of them.
Well,
Tomorrow I shall go and check our records to see if I can find any connection between the Wild Hunt, Rurier, and the Cannon.
Will you need us to get you where you need to be?
Oh, I'll be fine. I keep a backup copy at my residence in case of emergencies.
Backup copy? Is there more than one?
Can you even go back there right now? Won't there be Ratniki watching it?
I don't think they're that free time.
Thanks for the reminder. I believe they'll have checked my place, but they won't have stayed. All things are ranked according to their priority, and we lack the manpower for such an open-ended stakeout. And even if someone is waiting, I have ways around that. I am the master of my own house, after all.
True.
All right then, we'll trust you. We sure ended up chatting for a while, huh? Paimon's super tired now. But
even I would yawn at that point.
Feels like we can breathe easier. Now that we know you better.
I didn't take you for the cautious sort. Anyway, I hope you'll help me keep this a secret. I'd prefer others not to know about my past unless strictly necessary. Nor do I want to attract more trouble on account of being a fae.
Yeah.
Paimon's lips are sealed too.
All right. Thanks again for your help. Good night, you two.
Finally, we can rest. Let's go get some sleep. There's tons to do tomorrow.
Just that random guy in the hallway. I don't see anything we can do. I wonder, do I want to continue? Yes, I do. There's still 30 minutes left.
So much noise. What's going on this time?
Hey! Where's Flins? Is he here? Or isn't he?
We would be most obliged if you would pipe down a little, dear guest. Our other guests are resting.
Resting? We're all about to be done for, and you're talking about rest? Flint's is a wild hunt shapeshifter, here to deceive us all! If we don't get rid of him now, there'll be no end to this!
You'd better give him up. If anything happens, your business here is done for. You want that, huh?
Or are you in cahoots with him? You with the wild hunt too, huh?
What happened? Did something leak out?
Yeah, of course, there's always that 188.
We were so careful last night. How did anyone
Something's
see us?
fishy about this.
What do you mean?
They clearly know something. Why else would they be talking about a wild hunt shapeshifter?
This is so confusing! What do we do? These people are no match for Flins, but they're super heated right now.
Yeah, Flins could just skewer them in one go,
It's
to
not
be
like
honest.
all the unusual stuff about him will make it any easier to explain either.
Let's go buy some time.
Okay!
Hey! Let us in now!
My apologies.
Hold on! Calm down, everyone!
What in Tevat is the meaning of this racket? Are you intent on depriving both the Voynich Guild and the Curatorium of Secrets of even a moment's rest?
Damn, she arrived.
Boss, do we really have to entertain people who don't respect the rules? Call a few of your boys and have them thrown out.
She's talking business.
And what hole did you crawl out of?
Uh-oh.
A watering hole, of course. The one you've just disturbed. A place to get a moment's respite from all the recent unhappiness, and to escape from all this talk of the wild hunt, or strange ghosts and phantoms. Who'd have guessed people like you would come bursting in, shrieking louder than any ghoul?
This is a matter of utmost importance. We've got solid evidence. All we need now is to confront Flint's face to face. Exactly.
You have solid evidence?
And you sure don't look like an impartial party either, Nefer.
Oh, don't I now? How about this then, boss? Let them do their search. If they find their man, they can have their little chat. But if they don't, then they owe everyone here an apology, as well as compensation for all the racket they've caused.
Wait!
And of course they're gonna agree.
All right, all right. I suppose that's the only way. If we don't let them in now, they'll be back sooner or later. What a mess.
Oh, alright then.
Well, I'd say that sounds like an impartial proposal. What say you?
It is
or
an impartial
are you
one.
suddenly unsure of yourselves?
Come on, everyone! Move it!
Move it. I believe they also go through our room. Yeah, they do. But why the fuck would they go to our room?
No sign of Flint's.
But how can that be? Hasn't he always stayed here?
Done searching, are we? Guess it's time to uphold your...
Oh, there goes... Oh shit, hit people. Teaching the group of harsh lesson.
So, Paimon, you've been waiting to ask me something, haven't you?
Yeah, how did they even find us here?
My inside man with the Lightkeepers informed me that you paid the crime scene a late-night visit.
I surmise
that you must have rendezvoused with Flins and obtained some new information. Then, early this morning, a group of people gathered at the town gates, news spreading amongst them that the Wild Hunt could disguise itself by taking on familiar faces.
That's unexpected.
Everyone started throwing out the names of possible suspects. No one seemingly was exempt. And amidst it all, Flints's name started gaining more and more traction. I'm sure his solitary lifestyle may have played a part, but I wouldn't discount Rerir throwing fuel on the fire in secret.
So, did Flint's make his escape after hearing about this?
And
Yehoda.
that's where I, Yehoda, the quick-witted, fleet-footed backbone of the curatorium, got in mud while everyone was super focused on the argument in the main hall. I, alone...
I got her to climb up to a window to help Flint's out, only for her to return with nothing but a lantern.
Aw, come on, pause. I was just getting started.
We initially intended to bring Flint's back to the curatorium and wait those people out, but I never expected this to be all that was left. I imagine, though, that he wouldn't have left something that was so seemingly important to him.
Might he intend to come back and get it later?
Well, he's out of harm's way now, so that's not super important, right?
Oh?
What Paimon means to say is, we've got lots of new intel to share.
All right, then.
She knows how to
Yehoda,
divert her
contact the others. We're going to need all hands on deck. Let's have this discussion over at my place.
What the fuck happened there? I don't know why it keeps going up. I didn't even activate it.
I see. So Flint's has a fragment taken from within a Wild Hunt anomaly.
I can't really help you with anything.
Is he gonna be okay now that he's on his own again?
Okay.
Earlier, he said that the fragment had gone still, so it's probably of no use to Rerir now.
I'll read it.
In that case, Rerir shouldn't have any reason to keep pursuing him, right? So, was all that ruckus back at the flagship just an act of spite? Or what?
If I were him, I would have simply turned my attention to collecting other fragments.
A reasonable course of action. Remember what we heard at the tavern? The actual number of Wild Hunt anomalies destroyed has been greater than Lightkeeper records would indicate. Some of these must have been Rerir's doing. He must have been seeking more fragments.
This much is pretty easy to understand, but why would he pretend to be Soci and put so much effort into getting the cannon up and running again?
Maybe 'cause that'd be more efficient than having to clear anomalies himself?
Flins mentioned, what if the cannon were fired at the Wild Hunt?
Yeah, I'm confident that the ammo we're packing has the oomph to do that. But I am a mechanic after all. For me, test data and their conclusions speak loudest. Ooh, why don't we find a few of those fragments ourselves and use Kuvaki to carry out a little experiment?
Our lab could certainly accommodate such a test.
In other words, we gotta destroy a couple of anomalies and collect fragments from them, right?
Lightkeeper operations have just about ceased following the Sergeant Major's passing. Meanwhile, the Wild Hunt
I'm not
continues to grow
joking,
in
man.
scale
Read the
by the
rules.
day.
I added one
I fear
rule at the
only
end.
we can keep the
It's not
situation
that
under
hard to
control
look
now.
at when you
Then we
first
best
come and
act
chat.
fast. Paimon's got a bad feeling about this.
Clearly
A
states any
feeling we all
promotion or
share, I'm afraid.
promoting will get you banned. And I am not looking for that. Besides, is getting revenge on Flins truly rare so lame? We're missing some decisive connection here, but we're running out of time.
There are 3 Wild Hunt sites that must be dealt with urgently. But I believe we have the capacity to handle it.
Since that's the case...
Works for me. Enough and I will take our workshop assistants to deal with one of the sites.
The Curatorium will handle another.
And we Frostmoon Scions shall deal with the remaining one.
Paimon didn't think she'd ever get to see everyone here carrying out a plan together like this.
Never mind you. This is a first for me, too.
Let's head out then. We'll meet back up at my lab with the fragments.
If you run into Rarier, do not engage him.
Understood.
Time is of the essence now. Our foe could make his next move at any moment, so we must stay in contact with one another.
I
Gotcha.
believe it's almost 4.
Stay safe, everyone.
Oh no, it is 4. Fuck. I have like 20 minutes left.
Huh. Anyone seen the lantern? Has Flins dropped by already?
Well, considering what you said earlier,
What are you
you know where we're
talking
going
about,
next,
Reaper?
right?
That person? Who? Which? Oh, that one. I guess could be possible. Highly possible, yeah. I feel like I've seen that name somewhere now that you say it. Don't remember where though. These are a lot of his plants I need. I believe, yeah, the graves glow when you come near them. Some even fix themselves, I believe. Yep, fixed. So fucking hilarious. Tavern mode. The name Ren does, yeah. Like, I feel like we've seen that person somewhere. Well, we don't talk about that. Let's continue.
Oh, no one's guarding this place, just like he said. But, oh, where do we find the information he mentioned?
Look, it's time
This
to go
way. Let's move. We're running out of time.
Ah, there you are. Okay, let's split up and make this happen. Or not. How are we supposed to read through this many files?
Difficult,
We'll work
yes,
through them
but it is also our
eventually.
most efficient option. To expose the true intentions of this Rarir, we need to dive into Notcry's history.
Hope we don't land on our heads then.
Oh,
Ghost!
what's the matter?
That file suddenly moved by itself. This is a graveyard.
Many strange things happen here, but this is...
But that file really did move by itself! Hey, come out! Don't scare Paimon like that!
I don't sense anything.
Hmm? Wild Hunt Phenomenologue?
Hey! Another file's moving!
With a similar title too.
Are we being given hints? I feel no hostility.
What the heck is aiding
Really?
us?
Hey! Seriously, another one?
We do read through a lot of those. The way they're packaged too, like, you know those Attack on Titan logs we've seen in the anime? There's like multiple reports just stacked into one and sent.
Phew! Finally finished. Oh, Paimon sure could use a long break from long words now. Hope she can remember it all.
The material I've read through has all been about past Wild Hunt incidents of enormous scale.
Pretty much the
What
same
about you?
here.
Paimon as well. Guess that makes 3 of us.
Whatever this is, it seems to want us to notice something. Let's bring our files together and give them another look through.
All right. Paimon will go fetch hers.
I thought you wanted to break Paimon.
All these incidents look pretty...
Wait. I've noticed something. Before the occurrence of these huge Wild Hunt events, a smaller scale one would erupt in the exact same location. And look, all these smaller scale Wild Hunt site reports share a common outcome.
They'd be detected, but would go inactive before any forces could be sent to deal with them. They could then be sealed directly using a tide seal stone. Huh?
Was
But
Rarier
why?
actively clearing these sites?
Some of these records are too old. I doubt he had regained the ability to act freely yet, or we would have met long ago.
Ah! And here's another similarity. Kuvaki in nearby soil completely drained.
Could this
Could
be
this be
important
important somehow?
It is important.
Kuvaki and the Wild Hunt are mutually opposed forces. We Lightkeepers previously believed that these small Wild Hunt sites would temporarily go inactive due to being neutralized by the Kuvaki present in the soil. But now that we've synthesized all this data, there is a key issue this hypothesis cannot explain.
If the Wild Hunt's power has already been neutralized...
Indeed. Despite the name, I would not call a Tide Seal Stone's sealing powers watertight exactly. But for it to fail and the situation to deteriorate in such short order...
Paimon feels like she's almost got it.
The Wild Hunt was not suppressed by Kuvaki, instead it became stronger. And Rarier wants to use Aino's cannon, the ammo of which is also made using Kuvaki. He can use Kuvaki.
Yes, that might be it. It could be that when Kuvaki and Abyssal energies meet, the stronger side will suppress the weaker one. And while Kuvaki can indeed destroy small-scale Wild Hunt anomalies, should Rarier be strong enough, the Kuvaki might be his for the taking instead.
Oh, okay.
Paimon kinda gets where we're going with this.
You sure about that, Paimon?
What are you referring to?
Oh, we had a real close encounter with the Abyss in Netland. It's a force that tries to taint everything. It's hard to explain in detail, but basically, your reasoning makes sense.
So Rarier also grew stronger?
Was there a gap between him pretending to be Sergeant Major Sosi and the cannon being fired?
There was. Aino needed to make some adjustments after we finished those repairs. Rarier, disguised as Sosi, left at that point, leaving him more than enough time to shapeshift into you, return to the Lightkeeper's office and set up the crime scene, before heading over to the cannon's target area and absorbing the Kuvaki.
It all makes sense. And all that just for the fragment I had with me. It begs the question, what makes it so special that he needs it so badly?
That's still a mystery.
That's odd. We shouldn't have any guess. I'll go take a look.
Why are you going? Aren't you the problem? Oh, okay. It's Lauma's thing.
Ah,
Lauma's bird.
it's an...
It's carrying a letter! Oh, Lala must have sent it. She can speak to little... Let's...
Situation urgent. The cannon began operating shortly after we left Nasha Town, and it is locked on to Star Sand Shoal. Please return to Nasha Town and assist with all haste.
That's gotta be Rare Ear's doing. But why is he using the cannon again? Didn't he already fire it once before?
No time for speculation. He's already made his preparations. If you recall, his body was incomplete when we last met. If this bombardment continues to increase his strength, he might regain his complete form.
A complete sinner?
Huh, what should we do? There's no way we're getting back to Nasha Town in time.
We'll just have to trust them.
Let's go to the cannon's target site. That's where we should find Rerir, and that's where we'll stop him. One moment. Just let me get this news to Lauma. Nasha Town is in their hands now.
Yeah, the bird flew away.
Fly! Not a moment to lose!
I think it got that, like... Come on, Paimon.
You're here, as expected.
The cutscene!
Humans, you never change.
Always
trying to use powers you neither comprehend nor control. But it is also thanks to you that I found a way to return.
Damn, he's
You
tall.
mess with the cannon again, huh? Sorry, but this round's not gonna go your way.
Such faith in your companion. But will the inhabitants of Nasha Town understand why they wish to stop the cannon? I think not. When all they see is the wild hunt surging up everywhere they look, the cannon must seem like their only lifeline. This is the truth I have revealed to them.
You were baiting them into firing the cannon?
They did this all of their own volition. The zealous worship of power leads only to annihilation of equally zealous proportions. True power does not heed the commands of the weak.
You were waiting for us to leave Nasha Town then.
Of course. I imagine the one you call Aina would have managed to stop the cannon otherwise. Shame, then, that you proved one step too slow. In their folly, the townspeople will bar the path of all who seek to stop the cannon. And your kind-hearted, weak companions have not the stomach to deal with them. The cannon will not be stopped now.
Well, sir, you look most pleased with yourself.
In that case, before
you put us out of our misery, I would like to ask you a question, if I may. See this fragment? It once haunted your dreams, but now it seems useless to you.
That
is my corpse.
What? Sorry, what?
My body was once torn into countless pieces and hurled into the swirling chaos of time itself.
What the fuck?
But even so, my life and will were not extinguished. Every last fragment calls to me. Sooner or later, they shall welcome my return.
What are you even saying?
Huh. So the terror of the wild hunt was in fact caused by scattered pieces of your corpse. I guess they don't call you one of the 5 sinners for nothing.
Serendipity guided the fragments to construct an incomplete version of myself, upon which I began collecting more within wild hunt sites across the land. But each time, the fragments I obtained were hardly worth mentioning, while that which you hold in your hand was my heart.
So that's why it responded so strongly to you.
Interesting.
Only by retrieving this most critical piece could I gain mastery over the turbulent Kuvaki energies and be...
Hence, you fired that first shot, hoping to regain enough power to seize the fragment from me.
Are you completely crazy? Weren't you afraid of dying?
Dying? So Such power has no hope of killing me. It may destroy my form over and over, yet always I rebuild it. It may smash my flesh and crush my bones thousands of times and more. But that is of no consequence to me.
But this guy is a psycho.
What truly infuriates me, however, is how you've destroyed my heart. All that suffering, everything I endured.
Wanna go for another round then?
All for nothing. I've adapted to the strength and flow of this Kuvaki. The next cannon shot will multiply my strength immeasurably. It will not be a full restoration, no. But it will be more than enough to destroy any in this world who stand in my way. Still, I suspect the Kuvaki will have rendered you down to nutrients for my consumption well before you have the time to kneel before me.
You sure about that?
Traveler! Behind you! Look at that light!
Okay, a short while later. Is that a shield?
Dang it! Who fired up the cannon without my say-so?
Its defensive barrier has also been activated, likely in anticipation of interference by malicious actors.
The air is thick with fear and anxiety. It's spooking the birds and beasts. What exactly?
You're here. Looks like this was all part of Rerir's plan. Not only did he plant seeds of suspicion in people's hearts, seems he's now igniting them. Yehoda's gone in to scout out the situation. She'll be back any minute.
I'm back! I'm back! Oh, it's bad out there. Rumors flying everywhere you turn. Something about the Wild Hunt preparing to spawn a wave of monsters, the likes of which we've never seen
Why the fuck is
before.
it burning?
But that's not
Random
even the
fire?
worst of it. Lots of folks don't even believe the cannon can prevent this crisis, so they're getting ready to make a run for it. Others are trying to make a quick buck out of this whole mess.
How could they still be thinking about Mora when such a catastrophe is imminent?
Unprecedented danger brings unprecedented opportunities in its wake. A chaotic situation can bury much wrongdoing. Even those who flee without reserve put themselves at the mercy of the divine. Is it any wonder, then, that some will aim to profit? After all, a gamble that might rewrite one's entire life is hard to come by.
Even so.
Well, seeing as you disapprove of their actions so strongly, Lady Moonchanter, I suggest that you be the one to handle them. Not like that's the only major problem on our plate right now.
Affirmative. We must quell the chaos in Nasha Town as soon as possible. Also, the unexpected activation of the cannon entails a high risk of incorrect operation. This must be stopped in a—
Well, about that, people have been talking about how someone might come to stop the cannon. They've decided they won't let anyone in.
What? I made that thing! They can't just take it from me! Let me over there! What are they gonna do? Stop me?
They might, if
that's so
Rerir has already
cute.
formulated some countermeasure. For example, he might have spread a rumor that the Wild Hunt would take your form.
Oh, that's cute.
possibility high. If they view the cannon as Nasha Town's only hope, they are likely to conclude that anyone who tries to stop it must be with the Wild Hunt. We will face strong resistance, but they're just ordinary people. Brute force must be avoided. if
Hello,
possible.
Eddie.
There's no time. Let's go into the
I'm
town.
good. How
I'll
about
find
you?
some way to calm the town.
And thank you for the
You find
follow.
a way to stop the cannon.
And
Oh,
we
you're
got-
back. And you... The Traveler won't make it back in time. So they're heading straight over to...
Wait, what? Isn't that the cannon's target? Why would she go there?
Assessing risk level.
So if we can't prevent the cannon from being fired...
Then she's prepared for the worst.
And we must ensure that her trust in us is not misplaced.
Let's go. Oh yeah, we are. We can't even run. Come on, man. Something. Oh, that's good to hear. Now, what, do you want to attack us? What the heck?
Most of those we've met so far have been attempting to escape, so they haven't gotten in our way. But it won't be so easy from here on out. Looks like they formed groups to protect the cannon. If they believe that we're with the Wild Hunt, we'll have no choice but to force.
Is that Lady Lama? But are you really her?
It's you, Rixa. I believe you recognize this power, having lived on Hisi Island for so long. It is not something that anyone else could imitate.
I do, yes. So it really is you, my lady. But why are you here? Really, I believe you, but the others, well, they'll be on high alert.
The townspeople have been misled into believing that they needed to activate the cannon. I am here to stop them.
But...
I know what you wish to say. Our island and Nasha Town have never had close ties. There should be no reason for me to intervene. But you chose to leave the island. You had the resolve and the courage to start a new life. It is unfair, unjust, that you should be dragged into this mess just as that life was about to begin. I seek to redress this injustice, not only for you, but for everyone here who wishes to live their lives free from this chaos. Please, have faith in our long-standing friendship, and that this is where my heart has
What
lived.
is wrong with my Fugi? The fuck?
Thank you, my lady. Thank you. Please help us.
Then come. I need you to step forward alongside me, and to do your part too.
All right, I understand.
Okay, it's still broken. There's something wrong with it.
Seems we chose the right person for the job. All right, everyone. Let us meet again later.
Huh? You're not coming with us?
We won't be able to calm this storm by our power alone. As such, I'll need to contact some... let's call them friends in high places. Let's go, Yehoda.
Okay. See you again, everyone! That is, if we can.
We have reached our 2-hour mark, but I think this is just gonna take me, what, 20-30 minutes?
Remember these words. The road shall be paved with truth, and we shall pave it ourselves.
She just bursted.
It's you, Lady Moonchanter. It's her. Everyone, it's her.
You're right, my lady.
She's exerting so much power, but like...
You're actually some abyssal creature, aren't you?
Time to teach you a lesson
Hey.
you won't forget.
The heck?
Please, calm down. They are clearly innocent.
We just have a lot of people following us now, okay. Where's Canada? Look, a child.
Lady Moonchanter, there's a child here!
It's all right now. Go, quickly.
I like how they give us a background flyover. Like that. Like, it's new.
You wretched monsters! You're not getting anywhere near the cannon!
You want to
The
fight?
monsters you fear do not exist here. The madness you have fallen to has been the source of untold disasters.
You think we had a choice?
Destiny is no excuse for greed and destruction. The choice has always been yours to make, and it remains so, even now.
Thank you for bringing us here. We can quickly overcome the barrier by going upward from over there.
The cannon is all yours now.
My hand feels strained.
Got it. Thanks, Lauma. Inefa, give her a crunkake.
Orders received and immediately deferred.
Departure takes priority.
Please, everyone, listen to me. I will not deny that we hold different beliefs. But in the face of the immense threat that hangs above us all, we must persist in trusting one another. Otherwise, rifts will surely form, prized open by those who harbor ulterior motives. If your fear is born of helplessness, if you flee because you know not how to fight, then follow me, you who are lost. I am no god, but so long as we hold our candles steady,
even
and
the
unite
robot starts
beneath the
looking.
same moonlight, no deception or rumors can be concealed from us. Let us resolve then to defend ourselves and to stand firm against the false illusions by which our foe seeks to beguile us.
Beguile, another new word. I think now we get a cutscene. Kinda.
Let's go, Inefa. This way up. This is making me dizzier than I expected.
Adjusting route. Make ready.
They actually did that. She's just carrying Aino.
Out of the way, small fry.
Okay, they're just getting destroyed. Oh no. We got hit. Fuck, we need to do that again.
Let's go, Inefa. This is making me dizzier than I expected.
Adjusting route. Make ready.
Out of the way, small fry.
We're getting. Yeah, it is adorable. Like, I was not expecting that. Destroy that. Hey, look at this.
Track missing. Fall imminent.
Come on, come on, come on! Get out of there! Whoa, nice!
Preparing barrier breakthrough.
No, I don't think we can.
Brace for
this.
impact.
Can we? Oh, just gonna. Oh, she jumped over it and punched it. Oh. Aww, that's a cute one. Oh, hello, applesauce.
Knuckle Duckle, what are you doing here?
Cleanup sequence initiated.
If I'm not wrong, yeah, it's C3. What weapon does she have? Oh, that one.
Ultimatum protocol.
We do a lot of damage.
Chew on this!
Defensive mode engaged.
Wing down water bomb!
Well, to be honest, I can do this much damage, but this is invisible because it's a C3.
This isn't good enough, we gotta hurry!
Scanning. Kuvaki ammunition fully loaded. Preheating complete. The cannon is going through its final pre-fire checks.
Aw, alright, let's hit the emergency brake.
Assessment. Not enough time. Emergency brake will cause internal explosion of stored Kuvaki.
Oh my.
Damage assessment. Incalculable. Nasha Town likely to be blasted skyward.
No, I mean a manual brake, the primitive kind.
A manual brake. Understood. Roger that.
Damn, rip count. Oh, cutscene!
We are out of time.
Oh my god. This clanker has some... He's jumping.
All your efforts have been futile. It is too late now.
You sure about that?
Perhaps you're right. Why aren't you running?
The face language is gonna go insane in this cutscene. Like almost flesh, silent light. She was too slow. Oh, they expand the Flutui's experimental Kavaki bureau. Damn. Oh, she still made it back up. I don't know what the hell that is. Pin? Come on, Inefa! She's strong. Oh, we did it. What the? Never mind. Okay, so Genshin has this time of cutscene in the 2D ones and the IOs. What? I'm confused on that statement. What? Sheesh. Damn. Well, I'm getting goosebumps. Damn, you saw! Right here, blasphemy against death. Sheesh. That went hard.
Well, that's not good.
You think?
Sluggish, torpid. This body is a disappointment. I can barely muster 10% of my original strength. You've ruined everything again.
He was so sure of
Let me
himself
guess.
too.
You didn't get a human body back, did you?
Damn, you good, man?
What's with him?
This is bad. His presence feels completely different now. He's even stronger than before.
Verfnir, Rheindotter, Flinders.
He looks like that one meme at the moment.
Watch out! Whatever rationality he still had when he was searching for his body is gone. All that's left is the calamity you see before you. A monster fueled by nothing but his own obsession.
Matters not. Having a heart, being human, it's all irrelevant. Completely and utterly insignificant.
Okay.
You matter not.
Right there.
Anything in this world. None of it matters to me!
Breathing. He just turned it off.
time to die.
Oh, he has diamond-shaped pupils. Yeah, he does. Oh, another cutscene. Damn.
You too have the potential to be driven mad by knowledge. But the truths you seek are so insipid. How laughable that you should die for their sake.
Oh. Who's this? Oh, it's her? Sandro?
The unknown is but a fog to be dispersed. Knowledge is the true pillar of the world.
Oh. Yeah, it's
You're not
Marinette.
the only one who got stronger. Polonia!
Polonia. Oh, that's one part. Oh. This is a fun fight to watch. He just fires missiles like a moon dart. Okay. Oh! Now we can fire lasers? And he moves fast too? What the fuck? The Kamehameha. What is he? Looks like a boss move. Oh.
No, wait! This isn't over!
Oh, come on. What happened? So lost. The power of plot armor happened yet again.
It seems this
It
young
did.
lady aided in our escape.
Oh,
You
Calabria
have my
helped.
sincere gratitude, dear madam. The flowers here bloom in such peaceful silence.
Talk about a good judge of character.
I imagine you would not have invited anyone here were it not an emergency. Oh? I take it that means you've been here before then.
Plot
In that
armor works
case,
in
I count myself
mysterious
fortunate
ways.
to be your associate.
Columbina! What did you do that for?
Why are you shouting?
I studied his abilities inside out, equipped Polonia with comprehensive countermeasures. We were going to settle the score.
But still broke through, did he not?
What? You expect a battle to be completely one-sided? I just didn't expect him to have no sense of honor whatsoever.
Honor?
Polonia would have been fine in a head-on clash, but battles just get chaotic.
Oh, so you actually thought you could win. Have you been taking care of yourself lately? Your calculations seem to have deviated quite seriously.
The tilt in
Perhaps
the
you could
head.
try sleeping and rising earlier. Or you could adopt my previous recommendation.
Hey, listen here, Columbina. I tolerated your nonsense previously because we were colleagues. There's a Fatui warrant out on your head, and don't you forget that. Don't make me fight you right here and now.
Oh, I was just a little concerned about you, that's all. Just like that time when you weren't making any progress with your research. So you went and cooped yourself up all alone.
That was none of your business!
Aww.
And don't you ever drag me out to one of your freaky hovels again! Come on, Polonia! We're leaving!
She came and went, just like a
Well,
tsundere.
anyway, thank you.
We would have been in a tight spot without you.
I was
Quite
worried about
unexpected.
you, too. Not only because the remains of the eternal moon goddess cannot fall into his hands, but also because you've done much for me yourselves. And then well, I brought your associate along for the ride too. But that was as much as I could do.
You're not afraid to speak your mind, miss. I like that. Please call me Flins. It is my honor to make the acquaintance of one such as yourself.
Still, what do we do now? Rirer's gotten stronger again. At this point, it doesn't seem like we can beat him.
We can beat him.
We did block most of the
There's always
Kuvaki,
plot
so
armor
I'd
to
say
help
we've
us.
put a lid on his plans for now
As
at
Eddie
least.
said.
But we still don't know what his aims are, and he may continue gathering power. So we must be very careful.
After you left, I could no longer sense his presence.
That means it's safe out there for now, right?
A question, if I may, kind Miss Columbina. When the cannon's Kuvaki beam was deflected earlier, I saw several bolts of energy streak toward Hisi Island, only to be blocked.
I did not see
you
that.
also have a hand in that?
No.
I see. Curious.
Oh yeah, the cannon veered off course in the end, didn't it? Paimon wonders how Aino and the others are doing. Let's head back and check on them.
In that case, Miss Columbina, I shall not disturb your serenity any longer. Thank you once again for coming to the rescue.
And
now,
he just walks
all of
off.
you. Do not worry.
Thank you. Just a simple thank you and move on. He did use a lot of power in doing this.
My strength still isn't returning.
It's because he's stealing it.
It seems my time is running out.
We just need to go back and talk to them, and I think we're done with this quest. Hopefully.
Fortunately, we were able to minimize the harm. Only a few townspeople were hurt. But the Reikir of Solari has now gained a complete form, while we still know nothing about his goals.
It seems we have done something akin to releasing a vicious cuckoosaur into the wild.
Bad analogy.
I'm sorry. Is no one here familiar with cuckoosaurs?
Paimon knows what you mean, but that analogy seems more than slightly understated.
He said that this world means nothing to him, so it is possible that he doesn't have a reason to fight us at the moment. If his objective had been revenge alone, we would likely have no recourse.
Is there, still time for me to tender my resignation?
Aww. She looks scared.
Just kidding, just kidding. Don't worry, boss. I know there's no running now.
So my cannon, my pride and joy was a hindrance rather than a help. You know what? I'm gonna dismantle it right now.
This wasn't your fault, nor the cannon.
That's right. And it still works on normal wild hunt anomalies. Don't let
There's
this
a
get you down,
screw
Aino.
stuck in my head, man.
Flins,
After
we'll need you to
looking at
attend to
Aino.
the aftermath with the Lightkeepers. Don't worry, I've explained everything to them. You're in the clear.
My thanks. For that and for everything
Yeah,
else
that
I
wasn't
hear
bad,
you
you.
did to
I
help us arrive at
apologize.
the truth.
Had you been willing to show yourself in public more often, you would not have been so easy to isolate, you know.
Point taken. I will give that some... I suppose that's one way I'd benefit from replacing Sergeant Major Sosi.
You mean
Replacing?
you're being promoted?
The heck? He's joking, Paimon.
Paimon the only one who didn't get that?
Well, if
I
you've got a
actually didn't
moment,
get that either.
would you like to come with me? There's a certain gentleman I'd like to send off on his final journey.
Follow Flins. Ooh, berries. This is Sosi, I think. I don't think his family got his remains though.
Here he lived as if it were a mere matter of course, and brought light and grace to those around him. But people, once used to illumination, are apt to ignore the lantern's presence. Slowly, gradually, he came to think as such himself. I have achieved too little. I must do better. There is more work to be done. Perhaps his end was tragic. But I remain proud of the way in which he illuminated the path for others. Every shadow born of the light shall remember it.
Oh, poor guy.
I once heard the tale of a lantern fae.
I've heard that one too.
And I'd like to say the same to him.
Is that so? Well, you're right. It may seem that our efforts were in vain, that Rerir achieved his goals, but we will pursue him to the last. Even if the outcome is not what we wish for. It is not dissimilar to the role of a graveyard keeper. We do not seek to bring the dead back to life, only to grant them peace.
What are you two talking about? Care to explain?
No, it's right now, Paimon. I'll tell you when we get back.
Okay.
Either way, the Lantern Fae is not playing the leading role in these final rites. Lightbearer, with your blood you have paved the road to glory and justice. Even as we hurry on, bruised and battered though we may be, stay a while and look back upon the world and all its love and hatred until it closes its eyes in the depths of night and a lantern lit for you alone flickers softly into life. Thank you for everything, Sergeant Major Sosi.
Follow the Lunantar. Wait. Let's see. So we have Nefer, Flins. Oh.
Hey, it's the Wanatar! Should we go after her? Or do you have someone else you'd like to meet?
I have to follow her. Oh, chatting with all of them is optional. Oh, okay. I think I wanna talk to them now. Again! It always happens.
Boss, do you remember that thing that I wanted to ask your opinion? On a scale of 1 to 10, how much effort should the Curatorium of Secrets put in if we were to work with others again? Is that a 1? Isn't that...
Guess again.
Wait. You mean 0? But wouldn't we just be slapping our brand on the joint venture and calling it a day? Why even team up at that point?
Yehoda, what I mean to say is that there is neither an upper nor lower limit.
Aw, that's just like you, boss. Always thinking ahead.
Hello, Brigitte.
Wait a minute. That's
Greta.
not an answer at all.
Hello.
Is it? Oh, come on. Just give me a number, boss. Please.
If I'm not wrong, I believe my roof is above me. What about you? What's above you? That's a shit. Okay. I'm doing fine. How are you doing? Am I missing something? Looks like a roof. Oh, you too? I feel like that's common with most people. I have yet to hear someone say a sky.
Flins? Don't see you coming around here often. Just feel free to take a look. I'm busy right now.
Well, I've come to visit you, Miss Aino. Here, I've brought some snacks from town in their traditional butter flavor. So, where
That's
should
good
I
to hear.
leave them?
Shh, Ineffa might hear you.
It's a whole pie, man. What the heck?
So, what's the occasion? Are you gonna say that the Rat Niki will be taking over all Wild Hunt incidents after that hiccup?
And criticize a genius like yourself on
Ooh,
account
that
of
pie looks
results
good.
that
It
none of us could
does.
anticipate. We would not be that crass if we really did do that. I dare say we shall never again see technological breakthroughs.
Sweet talker.
It gladdens me to have
I have
set
a
your heart
You
at
do?
ease.
Anyway,
I'm more
what's
of
matter
the
exactly?
middle person. Neither too sweet, neither too
Well,
salty.
Could you help me repair this lantern? I did bring it to Nasha Town to get it fixed, but it broke again during our previous...
You want a genius like me to go fix a lantern?
Oh, my apologies. Perhaps this request should be better directed to Miss Ineffa, and perhaps the snacks too.
Oh, he's playing dirty now. That's what the vessel.
What? I mean, I can totally do this, no problem.
He's playing
Wait right
dirty
there.
now.
I'll be done
Jeez.
before you can say fix it.
Much obliged then.
And next time this happens to you, make sure to come to me first, you hear?
He literally, like, how do I put it? That's just plain dirty, man. What the fuck? You can't do that to a child. But it was effective.
Krumkake creation complete. Please, enjoy while it's hot.
Thank you for going to the trouble of remembering that, Miss Ineffa. May this taste bear witness to a friendship that will endure forever
Wait,
and a day.
I remember this.
Understood. However, I fear that Krumkakes do not keep for that long.
It's when
A week at
she's
most may
actually a
pass before their
child or
taste
like a volleyball.
deteriorates.
She's actually a child genius. The Krumkake in this section were Aino told Ineffa to give her some during the battle, but they had something else to do.
That's not quite what I meant
So it's
by...
funny that she remembered.
Huh? We appeared to have some guests.
Yeah, and it's the first time they actually did put a child in.
They must have followed the aroma of the Krumkake.
That did not sound right.
It's all right. Come closer. Ineffa's a friend.
Affirmative. In fact, I can devise a cereal omelet based on individual preferences before crushing it into servings to share around.
Huh?
What are they saying?
They are discussing your address.
Discussing the address? What the heck? Okay, only Dory left. We're about to be done with this. Yep, only Dory. I did take it. Genshin has come so far. I've only played it a few times when it first came out. Yeah, it has come a long way. Now it's been in... how do I put it? Like, it put in a lot of the side quests, I guess, in one. Oh wait, I need to do this. It's only 11 days left. So, you see this big quest, right? It incorporates both of these. So you get a lot of materials at once and no plot holes now.
What brings you here? Didn't expect to see you around again.
So we actually are.
And where have you been, huh? Didn't run away or anything, did ya?
Oh, of course not. I was simply elsewhere discussing business deals. Indeed, it was all thanks to you that my little store was saved.
I'm so great.
I am grateful.
Okay, can you cut with the acting now?
What? Why, I wasn't acting in the slightest.
She's bad at acting.
And didn't I tell you that my prices were reasonable? Oh, but you still turn to that curatorium of secrets or whatever it is they call it.
Overactor. Yeah. Well, she is a con artist, so she has to play the part.
Regulars such as you abandon ship like this. What can a businesswoman do but take her wares elsewhere?
You're way too wary of the curatorium.
And how should I not be, Running small overseas enterprises is no mean feat. Never mind when such formidable competition
Okay,
exists.
that makes sense. Kinda, it does.
Forget it. Fortune and destiny are as one, so there is no use complaining. It's not as if Nefer did me no favors on account of our common homeland when I first arrived.
Now she need to get going.
If anything is to blame, it is the lack of opportunity to have her owe me in turn big. Now then, should she ever need anything, you make sure, no, make doubly sure, to inform me first, alright?
Interesting. Alright, now we can go and finish that. This is gonna take a while to get up there. Jump, jump. Stop sighing that much, man. Like, damn. I believe the time was there. The fuck is raining? This is gonna make it sadder now.
You look worried. Relax. It takes more than a little rainfall to extinguish my light.
There we are.
Columbina! What are you doing here?
Was it not you who recommended such walkabouts?
I was not expecting you to just come out.
Aren't you afraid the Fatui will see you?
Zandrone seems uninterested in my capture, and the others are unlikely to risk making contact at all. They have more troublesome affairs to deal with.
Rarier, if I had to guess, he is a threat to all who live in Nocturne.
Well, it's good to come out for a walk either way. So, how do you feel? Is Nasha Town to your liking?
The flow of Kuvaki is somewhat turbulent, and the people are ill at ease. However... Is this where you purchased the dishes you treated me to?
Oh.
Are you serious?
She's here out shopping.
About berries and fried meat? Well, we can take you to grab a bite if you'd like to. There's all sorts of delicious stuff out here that you won't get to try at home.
You've been quite subdued. Thorny questions on your mind, perhaps?
I'm concerned about Rarier.
I could not gain any insight into his schemes, I fear, now that he has donned a shape and form. Selling his power short would prove a fatal, but that power of his plays host to an obsession that borders on mania. I cannot say if that fixation is directed at the moons, or at some. Perhaps understanding the subject of his fixation shall prove key to repelling him in the future.
I like how they removed the dialogue option that was already chosen now, instead of keeping it there for misclicking.
Well, Zandrone's daily routine is highly irregular, while the doctor often orders people around. Was that not what you were curious about? Well then, have you been to that experimental design bureau of theirs? That weapon will play a key role in the Tsaritsa's plan.
What weapon?
That's what I've heard, anyway. And what plan is that precisely? Well, I cannot say I care.
About our
I could
station.
look into the Eternal Moon's marrow for you if you wish it so. But after our previous attempt, I suspect your spaceship has been intentionally hidden away. Perhaps someone has certain truths they wish to hide from you, or from others. And I doubt there are many who could accomplish such a feat.
What if it's rare?
Still wish to return to the moon that belongs to me. That is where the answers lie buried. That is my true home.
Alright, finally we are done with the quest. Surprisingly. Please. Okay. What?
Interesting.
What is this?
You followed me this far. Why not show your face?
Haha! Right you are. I forgot to introduce myself.
Why the fuck does he sound like a pirate?
The name's Varka, Knight of Boreas, and Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius.
Sounds like a damn pirate. I was not expecting that, but damn. And of course a common. 500 and all that. Let's go. Free loot. Can I level them now? No, I'm missing a lot of these. I can't make enough. Your damage will skyrocket. I do need a weapon. What did I just take off? That's 14 now, that's not good. Ugh, put it back. Yeah, that was the same thing. Alright, let's see. We have another 4 wishes now. Let's go. 50. We're making progress. Oh yeah, that. Well, anyways, I think I'm gonna end it there. Thanks for all who joined. And yeah. If you're interested, there's Discord. What the fuck? Okay, I need to fix that later. Let me send it. There we go. Right. I'll be now seeing everyone off. Bye. Thanks for lurking.